We're at the University of Massachusetts Cold Spring Orchard in Belchertown. Today we're looking at golden russet. We're going to look at two different types of golden russet growing habits. Right now we're looking at an old standard freestanding on an M26, and this is what you're used to when you look at any orchard basically in New England. We've got this big tree. It's a little hard to harvest because it is so tall, it requires a ladder. And then there's all of this deep, dense canopy that we have to manage to get the fruit out of here. By and large, golden russets are considered to be relatively pest-free. We have found some disease here on these apples today. We've got some rot. If I had to hazard a guess out in the field, I would say that's probably black rot right there. Maybe bitter rot, but it's gotten a little dried out, so it's hard to tell. Now, the other thing happens here is that we get some cracking, and when those fruit crack, of course, then we get some opportunistic fungi get in there and cause some issues. But we're not seeing any insect disease or insect damage on the rest of these fruit. That could have been hand thinned off, but as you can see on this tree right now, it's got a pretty good crop. So all things considered, pretty low pest damage. So this is the other golden russet planting that I wanted to show you. This is a high density planting. They're on a trellis to keep them upright. They're planted at about 3-foot spacings and they're on M9s. So as you can see, this has still got a real good crop on it. We still see some rot issues, but that's just a function of the fruit, not so much of the planting system. But the nice thing about this is they're so easy to access. We don't have to manage through all of that canopy to get to the fruit. We do have to still get up on a ladder, but it's still an easier harvesting proposition. These are really good cider fruit. They've got a high sugar content, so they convert nicely into alcohol.